These are my final dark predictions for August 2026, and this is part 3. Make sure to check out part 2 and part 1. It's already posted. And I might even put all these together into one video just so you don't have to jump around. Make it easy for you guys later on. But before we get started, like always, these are just predictions, not facts. I get them from remote viewing. It's something that anyone can learn. We talk more about it on my website there, and you can contact me. It's important that I probably don't put my email like I used to. If you have that, you can still email me, but you'll understand in just a minute when I get to my predictions. But because I'm going to post this video to both YouTube and TikTok, the full version on YouTube, I want to waste your time here on TikTok because I believe that people on TikTok just have no attention span whatsoever anymore, and people are just so aggressive. I think that's what happens. Short form content is like short form, like connections with people. Therefore, everyone just like rude and aggressive to each other. So I feel like if I just yap, you can call me Mr. Yapalotopus. I don't care what you call me. You'll eventually have a longer attention span, and I'll make this video as long as I want. You could try to fast forward it, see how far that gets you. You're just never gonna know when to stop because you don't know when to get the explanation. I'm probably pissing everyone off now on both sides. I'm sorry about that. That's like the number one comment saying I yap too much. Well, if that's gonna be the comment, then I'm gonna yap even more just to piss you guys off. So yap, 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 and I'll continue yapping. I don't give a shit. It's my page, my channel, and I'll start when I want, and I'll yap when I want, and I'll do whatever I want. You can go cry about it to your mama. So starting with the first one, email no longer safe. And I hope, you know what? I hope that the people are like, you yap too much. They've already left the video, so they don't get this thing that could like help them out. And that's the thing about people that have no attention span and don't recognize when they should be listening to someone or when they should be swiping. I'm probably not one of those persons you should swipe on. You should be listening. You should recognize there are certain people that you should listen to in this world, and certain people you definitely should not listen to in this world. You know what I mean? You really need to know the difference. Anyway, moving on. Because of advanced AI tools, email will no longer be safe because there's an exploit coming out that will be probably pretty big in my prediction. Again, just predictions, hope it doesn't happen. That you can't even open unknown emails anymore. Like if you don't recognize the sender or whatever, don't open it. Okay, this is your one and only warning. I'll give a little bit more details inside my website, but that's another reason why I'm taking away my email, is because I get so many scams and spams all day. Good. I hope one of you guys are watching as well. Good fucking luck. Cause like you must think I'm stupid. It's my job to predict the future. I get 10 spam and scams and hack attempts every single day. But like they just keep coming. And I'm never gonna fall for it. Neither should you. But it leads me to this point where it's going to get worse. They have now advanced tools which will get even worse. And the only way to combat it, literally, is do not open anything unknown. And for all those people on TikTok that are like, yeah, I only got to number 1. This whole time it's been 3 minutes. Cry about it. We're on YouTube now, hopefully. And all you guys are awesome. And every video on YouTube is like 20, 30, 40 minutes long. People have attention spans over here. And they like to vibe out and like to connect with creators and like have an experience. Not just, I'm so glad YouTube's not like that. Anyways, moving on to reward all my patient people. Of course, this is not nice. I shouldn't be smiling right now. Food shortages and starvation increases. A lot of this is already happening. I predict it will continue. If there's any way that you can help you and your family prevent this, that'd be great. Or potentially get yourself somewhere safe if possible. Just plan for the worst, hope for the best. You know what I mean? Like if you feel like that might be coming, just maybe do the correct things that you think are necessary to prevent this or mitigate this, right? You've all got your own brains. I do this to try to soften the blow and help people plan and for the worst, hope for the best. And sometimes it works for some people. I swear there's some people out there. They're like they got my prediction, especially about the ongoing floods. And that's like we have one more to cover from June 2026. We're covering all the which ones were correct or not. I did part 1 and part 2. They're already posted, and I have to do one more. But in one of those, and for this month now, July, I predicted about these major floods. I said, and we talked about it. We went off on a tangent saying, like, please protect your family, worry about your flood defenses, don't worry about who's saying what in politics, protect your home, flood defenses and stuff. And like, we had a giggle about it, but some of those people probably took my advice and might have protected themselves, and they might be in a better place now. And that's what we're trying to do. Not much you can do about this one. Meteor, near miss. I feel like it's untracked. It's not one of the ones we can track. It just comes out of nowhere, and it's caught on camera, and it's very, very close. Hopefully, that is exactly it and nothing more. It's a near miss, and nothing happens, okay? Or nothing happens at all. That'd be great. Again, at the end of every month, we check these to see which ones are correct, and we still have to do part 3. If you want to see part 1 or 2 of me checking last month's predictions, go watch it on my channel. Please. Because this stuff works and people need to know it. And then we can start using this to help the world somehow. Like, we need more of us practicing and learning remote viewing. Okay, so Gov and Bros, because I couldn't fit it all in one line, but you know what I'm saying. Offer nothing to the flood victims, which we just previously talked about. A lot of people have lost everything. RIP to them that lost their lives or their property. It's devastating, and it's hundreds, and there'll probably be more. And it surfaces that the government and their companies, insurance companies, stuff like that, just offer them nothing. Just leave them high and dry. Forgive the pun, because they probably won't be very dry. But we go through cycles, folks. If you live anywhere near floodplains or rivers, you should be well aware of the fact that sometimes they flood, and build accordingly. We can prevent this, okay? It's just sometimes these cycles are very long, and we forget that we go through these very long cycles, and so we start building in stupid places next to rivers, or not up on legs, or not up the mountain far enough, or whatever. We can prevent this stuff. And I have good news before we go any further. It's not going to be like this forever. I don't believe in climate change and all that good stuff, and I don't care what you think about that. I believe in these long-term cycles, and we're in a long-term cycle, and I believe and I feel and I see that the next year and the year after, we're going to start to get more calm, normal weather. Like, we're not going to just get forever wild weather. This is like the last year for a while. It'll be really, really bad this year, and the next years will be better. Okay, that's good news. Next, malaria cases surge. Again, something else you could prevent. Protect yourself, wear more clothing, bug spray, I don't know. There's other things, look into it, natural products. This one I can't say, so it's going to be on the website, but you can guess if you like. I'm not going to even say it because I don't want to get in trouble. My arm's getting tired holding this video up forever. All right, so we got one more. Let me let my arm rest, and then here we go. If and when, because let's hope it's if. We don't want it to be when. They drop the thing, which we hope never happens, but I see them desperately wanting to do it out of sheer narcissism, out of just gung-ho, small micropenis syndrome, Napoleonic micropenis thing. I don't know. I feel like that's what is driving some of these psychos in the world is the underlying issue with a micropenis. And if that happens, the entire world will stand up against them. That is the final straw. That is when everything ends for them. And if and when they choose to push that button, that is the end of probably both of their thingies for the rest of time, because no one will ever do business with them again. No one will ever trust them again. And that is it. That's the end of that story. If you want more, if you want the uncensored version of this video, you can go to there, or to talk to me direct, one-on-one, or to get my music or my apps or a bunch of other stuff that have been posted on there, crypto predictions, stock predictions, gold and silver predictions, all sorts of good stuff. Check it out. And I hope to see you on the next video, which will be me checking the final predictions from June. And we've already gotten so many correct from June. We're going to check one more video, and I'll hopefully see you each and every month, because I love you guys here on YouTube. TikTok, not so much. You guys are weird.